What's up, guys and gals? This is just going to be a quick video showcasing all the things I'm packing for an extended period trip to Mexico. I may or may not be coming back to the States after a few months. There's a chance that I do some onward travel to a different country, maybe, Central America or South America, or ideally, hopefully, Asia. So this is just kind of all the things that I'm bringing with me. Kind of taking into consideration that I might not be coming back, and also just based on things that through my experience, I know that I'm gonna want there that I can't necessarily find. So let's get into it. So basically, you can see up here, I have all my supplements. Um, a lot of these things you can get probably in Mexico, and a lot of times it's like you always go back and forth if you can find something cheaper there, or if it's something you can't probably get there, that you want in the States, or to procure in the States. So for example, you see I have things like baking soda and coconut oil, and yeah, there a lot of times you can get those in Mexico cheaper. Probiotics, for example. um, but the ones that I have are like organic. The coconut oil right there you can see is organic, and then the baking soda is like aluminum free baking soda. So all of those things are, yeah, you can get the conventional version there for cheaper, but to really get the good stuff, I think it's better to just come prepared. I have a few other things here. I've got like krill oil, which I'm sure you can probably find there, but it would take some investigation. Iodine, magnesium, like some fulvic acid. These really good magnesium L-threonate. It crosses the blood-brain barrier, so that's something I want. I'm sure, like I said, you can get magnesium there, but it's not going to be of that caliber. So I'm basically, whenever I'm done packing here, whatever room that I have for left over, I'm gonna kind of pick and choose which of these supplements I'm gonna fit. Hopefully, I can get most of them in there. In here, I have a little goodie bag of things. It's kind of like emergency status or emergency situation status. I have the Grail replacement filter. I'm gonna have just like the water bottle itself with a new filter on it just in my backpack. So this is basically a second new replacement filter that I'm gonna put in the duffel bag. This light is really nice for camping. I'll link to it in the description, but basically it's magnetic on top. It charges via USB, and you can actually charge your phone off of it too. And it has different settings, like it has this yellow light, which is really nice. It's like, if you don't want to like subject yourself to blue light, especially before bed and stuff, it's really nice. And there's like 3 different settings for how bright it is too. And that's like $20 on Amazon. It was super nice. When I was camping, this hook thing is like clutch as well. So there's that, and then I have just like some potable water tablets or water purification tablets, which are really nice to have, especially when you're going to a developing country like Mexico. And then there's this little headlamp in here also. So all kind of a little survival or emergency survival kit there. Moving on, these caps are really nice. Like I do a lot of fermentation and probiotics and like natural health remedies, or recipes. And in last time I was in Mexico, I could not find like BPA free caps even at Walmart or anywhere, even though they sell them here in the States. I think I got these ones specifically at Target, but those are an essential for me to bring with, just as these razors are. I could not for the life of me find single blade disposable razors last time I was in Mexico. So that's another essential. As you can see, most of this shit in here is like socks. I think there's a few face masks right there. And some towels. This is like a cheesecloth, allegedly, that I bought last time I was in Mexico, even though it doesn't really work very well. For that, I actually do have cheesecloths that I'm bringing with, so I can make avocado oil, aceite de aguacate, And maybe for a few other things further down the road, it's nice to have that. This is not pistachios as it would appear. These are cups for like for cupping basically, but like massage therapy cups. I have 2 packs of them, so I just consolidated them. Inside this pistachios bag, they're just like the silicone ones, and they're super nice. And that's one thing that I use, or one reason I make the avocado oil is to use for that. Even though it could be, you can ingest it too. It doesn't have to just be topical because it's like cold pressed avocado oil. So, some good tobacco, which you can't get there. This knife is essential. The Mora knife. Let's see if I can pull it out here one-handed. These are super nice. You can buy them on Amazon. As much as I hate recommending doing that, you can get them for like $12 or $13, and they're like perfect. You can just beat the hell out of them, and they stay sharp forever. And when it's $12, you can just always order more. So that's good to have, obviously. The more knives, the better. I have like a Leatherman in here somewhere, a bunch of just like clips that you can use for various things, like putting up a clothesline or laundry line. A little coin purse obviously is nice to have. I got this one in Colombia, and my mom was nice enough to give it to me. If ideally you can find a wallet that has a coin pouch in it, and then you can just use that instead of having like a separate container altogether. Just because it's nice to have that stuff consolidated, and I like to just tuck that like into my waistband, so you can see it and you can feel it, and you know where your money's at all times. So getting further into it here, this is just a lot of like cables and cords and stuff. Like I have a lot of like mini USB to USB or micro USB to USB. Clothesline, like I was saying, is nice. Or twine or paracord is really nice. Obviously, you can find a lot of uses for it. This one's just like a medium weight. It's not anything special, but it'll get the job done for a lot of different things. So moving on from there, as I mentioned before, there's some cheesecloths in here, a lot of clothes, and then I've got a lot of like weatherproof or all weather stuff. Like I have a pair of knockoff or crock-off knocks, which I don't really want to pull out now, that are probably going to come in handy when you're walking around and it's wet or raining. Same thing with this hat. This boonie hat is waterproof, so that'll be nice to have in the rain, as well as I have just like a lightweight windbreaker that's like not fully waterproof, but like pretty strongly water resistant, so that'll be good to have. Trying to think what else we got in here. Bandanas obviously are always good to have on hand no matter what. And I think that's pretty much it for now, at least in terms of the duffel bag. I'm gonna get on to the backpack and stuff that I bring to in the next section, but I think that's it. Oh yeah, so last thing too is I have part of the supplements and stuff that I have is for making your own hand sanitizer. So this is my big ass bottle that I made too. You can see the castor oil up top there, but you gotta shake it up because it separates fairly easily. But I'm just gonna do probably like a little like plastic spray bottle, or like a plastic smaller more travel friendly bottle, because obviously this one's big. But I wanted to bring a little one with, and then I'll bring the supplements or the stuff that I need to make more further down the road, and that's potentially maybe something that could be a business model further down the road or in the future, just because hand sanitizer is not going anywhere, and I think the demand for all natural products is especially on the rise. So, bringing my own probiotics, you can get them there obviously, but I already have them, so I'm going to bring them. That's good for making fermented drinks or anything that's fermented. A sewing kit, even though this one's kind of in disarray, is definitely something that's always good to have. And then this little lock that's very susceptible to being broken, I'm just going to use as like kind of a deterrent on my duffel bag. So um, I think that should do it for the duffel. So a little bonus coverage. As I mentioned, it's good to have clips and stuff for like clotheslines and obviously whatever else. So I have one plastic clothesline clip. This is another one of these shitty knives that you can beat up. It's already in pretty rough shape, but the more the better, like I said. And then a little sharpener is nice to have too. One essential for travel is obviously earplugs, so I've got those, and then a couple more pairs are going to be on me too. And that's always another big thing, is debating what you keep on you versus what you put in your checked luggage. Most of this stuff is pretty low value that I'm putting into the duffel bag. I think I'm gonna have a microphone in here, just like a little snowball USB microphone, and that's really going to be probably the most valuable thing that I don't have on me. Like all the money that you are bringing with you and your cards, obviously, your passport, like the backups of your passport, the paper copies, are all things that I'm going to keep with me in the backpack. Hard drives, I've actually had a hard drive stolen out of my checked luggage before, specifically leaving Cancun. So both the hard drives I'm bringing are staying on me, as well as like the hardware crypto wallet that I have. All that stuff stays on me. That's for sure.